Selenium class 16, Java abstraction and encapsulation. See, Java object-oriented programming. Java object-oriented programming. See, in the last class we discussed 4 fundamentals of OOPs: inheritance, polymorphism, abstraction, and encapsulation. First two we discussed already. What are the first two? Inheritance, next polymorphism, next today we are going to discuss remaining two topics. One is abstraction, next encapsulation, small concept, encapsulation. Okay. First, abstraction. What is abstraction? Have any idea, Preeti, what is abstraction? Preeti Joshi, what is abstraction?
No, sir, I don't remember.
Okay, cool. See, it is a process of hiding implementation details and showing only functionality to the user. It is a process of hiding implementation details and showing only functionality to the user. Next, we have two types of methods in Java: concrete methods, abstract methods. Okay, see, it is a process of abstraction, is a process of hiding implementation details and showing only functionality to the user. Okay, two types of methods in Java. Two types. Say, forget about general classification. General classification, built-in methods, user-defined methods. That is another classification. Two types of methods in Java. One is concrete methods, or you can say complete methods. Concrete methods. The methods which are having body. The methods which are having body. Example, you know the method syntax. For example, public. Suppose if it is method without returning any value, non-static method, add, statements, next close curly braces. This is concrete method. Next, abstract methods. Abstract methods means incomplete methods. The methods which are not having body. The methods which are not having body. The methods which are not having body. Example, for example, public void. Not only public void, you can write method with returning value. Next, static methods also. Public void add parenthesis semicolon. This is concrete method. No body, only method name, method definition. Say if we know the method name but don't know the method functionality, then we go for abstract methods. Say in our test automation, generally we don't use abstract methods. Just concept is there, I am explaining. Generally we use concrete methods only, but concept is there, I will explain. If we know the method name but don't know the method functionality, then we go for abstract methods. Gurnath, are you following?
Yes, sir. So we don't use abstract method in automation, sir?
In automation, most of the time, 99.9% we use concrete methods, means complete methods only.
Okay, sure, sir. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Welcome. If we know the method name, actually developers use abstract methods in application development. As a tester, generally we don't use abstract methods. Developers use abstract methods sometimes. If we know the method name but don't know the method functionality, first developers prepare layout, then they implement. Wherever required, then they implement and use. Then we go for abstract methods. Observe, Sunil, what is abstraction? Sunil, what is abstraction? Sunil not available. Sridevi, what is abstraction?
Sir, implementing by hiding the
Okay.
functionality.
Okay. Neeladri, what is abstraction?
Yes, sir. It's a process like hiding the implementation and showing only the functionality.
It's a process of hiding the implementation details and showing only functionality to the user. Next, Sanjida, abstraction point of view, we have two types of methods in Java. What are the two types of methods?
concrete method,
Ah,
abstract method.
abstract method. Concrete methods means complete methods. Abstract method means incomplete methods. Okay. Next, Java class. Java class, general class. Java class contains 100% concrete methods. Java class contains 100% concrete methods. Next, abstract class. See, general class, or you can say just a class. Class, abstract class. Abstract class means incomplete class. If we have one or more abstract methods in any class, then we can say the class is abstract class. Abstract class. Abstract class contains one or more abstract methods. No restrictions. One or more abstract methods. Observe, I will provide one example, then you can get more clarity. Example. Say, class 1. Class 1. For example, class 1 having 10 methods. See, having 10 methods. 10 methods. 10 methods are concrete methods. 10 methods are concrete methods. Concrete methods. Gurnath, then it is Java class or abstract class? Class or abstract class?
Class, sir, it is.
Class. See, it is a Java class. Next, class 2. Class 2. Class 2 also same. For example, having 10 methods. 10 methods or 20 methods or 4 methods. Forget about the number of methods. Class 2 also having 10 methods. Suppose 5 methods are 5 methods. 5 methods are concrete methods. Concrete methods. And 5 methods. Remaining 5 methods are abstract methods. Abstract methods. Preeti, it is class or abstract class?
It is abstract class.
Abstract class. Abstract class. Next, one more scenario. Class 3. For example, class 3 also having same 10 methods. 10 methods. All 10 methods are abstract methods. All. Arti. All 10 methods are abstract. No concrete method in this class 3.
Abstract methods.
All 10 methods are abstract methods.
Then is abstract.
Then it is class or abstract class?
Abstract class.
Yes, abstract class only. Abstract class. See, final conclusion. Abstract class may have one or more abstract methods. Minimum one abstract method. Otherwise, it is class only. Okay, I will show the abstract class example. Example. Gurnath, are you following?
Yes, sir. I'm following, sir. Thank you.
Cool. Welcome. See, launch the Eclipse IDE. Eclipse IDE. Create a class, new class. Suppose class bike. Class name bike or bikes. Okay. Before main method, define create methods. Suppose public void handle. Suppose, just a minute. Bikes have handle. Next, public void seat. Bikes have seats. Next, public void engine. Abstract method, just method name, no method definition, no body. Public void wheels. See, observe in this class we have 4 methods. First 2 methods concrete methods, last 2 methods abstract methods. See, it is showing error. Take the suggestion why it is showing error. Observe Sridevi. Add body. See, we are not going to add body in this this time. Change bikes
Yes.
engine to abstract. Why this class is abstract? Na, use abstract. This method is abstract. So change engine to abstract. Okay, now it is abstract. Next, wheels, abstract. Okay. Suppose if any one method is abstract method, then class also abstract. See, observe. Make type bikes abstract. Now all errors removed. Observe Sanjida. How to create abstract method? We need to use abstract keyword na?
Yes, sir.
Abstract keyword. I think I forgot this one in this. After access modifier, abstract. For class also abstract keyword. Observe. Abstract class bikes. Bikes is class name. Next, abstract void engine. Engine is method. Abstract void wheels. Wheels is method. Suppose put mute Sanjida. Neeladri, if I want to use these methods, these are non-static methods. How to use? How to use non-static methods? How to access non-static methods?
Class name dot method name.
Class name for static methods.
Or non-string. Sorry, I have to make an object for that.
Yes, first create object, or you can say instance of the class. Instance. Create the instance. Then you can access non-static class members. See, don't confuse. We access non-static class members using class instance, means object. Okay. Create object. Gurnath Natarajan, guide me. Create object in this class. Here class name is bikes. Tell me the syntax. Gurnath Natarajan.
So bikes.
Bikes.
Object.
Okay, bikes
Yes,
is class name.
Yes, sir.
Object.
Object
Any meaningful name you can use. Suppose obj
is equals to new. Bikes, sir. New bikes.
new keyword.
Yes, sir. New
New
keyword
bikes.
followed by bikes. Parenthesis followed by semicolon, sir.
Semicolon. Good. Semicolon. Observe.
Then
Still error. Still error. Observe, Niladri.
Sir,
Ah.
abstract class doesn't have any object.
Yes. We cannot initiate the object. We cannot
Yes, sir.
initiate. See,
Yes,
this
sir.
is invalid. We cannot initiate.
okay, sir.
Okay. First, just remember. Then how to use I will show. See, this is one abstract class. Abstract class. Just a minute. Example for abstract class. Here one small note. We cannot create object in abstract classes. In abstract class. Okay. Next, create one subclass. Make this class as parent. Create one subclass. New class. Suppose this subclass name Hero Honda. Bike is generic. Hero Honda. Class Hero Honda. How to inherit? Sridevi, how to inherit?
Extends keywords.
Extends keyword. Extends. What is that class name? Bikes. Bikes. See, it is showing error. Observe. The type must be incomplete. The type Hero Honda must implement the inherited abstract methods. First, we have to implement the abstract methods, then we can use. It is not showing context help. Just a minute. Must implement the inherited abstract methods. See. Just comment this main method. Observe. Add unimplemented methods. Add unimplemented methods. See, whenever you inherit methods from abstract class, first we need to implement the abstract methods. Then you can use. First, add unimplemented methods and add unimplemented methods and implement. Just a minute. Suppose I'm writing the body. Suppose bikes have engine. Next, bikes have wheels. Okay. Now you can access. Observe. You know how to access. First, create a object in the subclass. See, class name Hero Honda. Class name Hero Honda. Suppose ABC. Object name. Any meaningful name you can use. Hero Honda. ABC new Hero Honda. Open and close parenthesis semicolon. Now object created. Access methods ABC dot engine, ABC dot wheels. Next, you can access concrete methods also. See, first we need to implement abstract methods. Then you can use all methods, concrete methods and implemented methods. Now all are concrete only. As for subclass point of view, dot seat. Next, ABC dot handle. Run the program. Observe Sridevi displaying na all outputs.
Yes, sir.
Four methods. Observe Sanjida. Now we implemented all abstract methods na.
Yes, sir.
Suppose I want to use methods in parent class. Create, see, reverse pattern. Create object in subclass. Create object in subclass Hero Honda. See, now parent class and subclass are related. Relation is inheritance. See, reverse pattern. Suppose XYZ equal to new Hero Honda. Just a minute. Semicolon. Observe Gurnath. Now it is accepting na.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
See, XYZ dot engine. Next, XYZ dot handle. XYZ dot seat.
Yes, sir.
You don't need to access all methods. You can access required methods only. One or more. One or all. Run. Say,
Thanks, sir.
now I am, okay, good. Now I am executing parent class. Parent class. Observe Sanjida. Executing
Yes,
na.
sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, just a minute. Here 2 points. Here first point is how to inherit. How to inherit abstract class methods. How to inherit. Neeladri, how to inherit abstract class methods?
So we have to implement the method first.
We have to implement abstract methods. Abstract methods in subclass. We have to implement abstract methods in subclass, then use.
Then we can. Yes, sir.
Then use. Okay, this is one point. Next, how to access or use. How to use or access methods, all methods. Methods in abstract class. Abstract class. Already one problem we discussed. Preeti, we cannot create object in abstract class. Then how to access methods in abstract class?
Yes, at first we have to.
Just a minute, Preeti.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. First, we have to create a object in a subclass, and then we have to use.
Object in subclass. Create object in subclass. Okay.
Subclass.
My question is how to access methods in abstract class. Continue.
Create the object.
Continue, Neeladri.
Yes, sir. So when we make the when we implement the abstract methods in the subclass, then we can call that.
See, simple. Create object using
subclass. Using subclass, yes. Sir.
Subclass. Then you can use. Gurnath, getting these 2 points?
Yes, sir. Got it, sir. Thank you, sir.
Welcome. Say, I'm going to introduce one more term, interfaces. All of you put mute. Somebody's making noise. I think Sanjidas or Neeladri. Neeladri. After answering, put mute. Interfaces. Actually, our Selenium WebDriver also interface. Java interface. Selenium WebDriver developed in Java technology. It is interface, only programming interface. Observe, just a general topic. Selenium IDE tool has IDE, integrated development environment. See, we didn't discuss Selenium IDE. In Selenium IDE chapter, I will show how to use integrated development environment. Selenium IDE has user interface menus and menu items, you can use menu items. Next, Selenium WebDriver. Selenium WebDriver. Selenium WebDriver has, see, Selenium IDE has integrated development environment, but no programming interface. But no programming interface. No programming interface. Selenium WebDriver has programming interface. Programming interface, but no IDE, integrated development environment. Observe, Sanjida, these two tools are part of Selenium suite, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Part of Selenium suite. Selenium IDE, Selenium WebDriver. Purpose also same. Purpose same na?
Yes, sir.
What is the purpose? Creating and executing test cases.
Yes.
Creating and executing test cases. For example, another tool in Selenium suite, Selenium Grid. Selenium Grid purpose some different. Sridevi, what is the difference? For example, Selenium IDE, Selenium WebDriver, both are for creating and executing test cases. But Selenium Grid,
Outdated.
not outdated. Selenium RC outdated. Selenium Grid is not outdated.
Selenium Grid can execute parallel browser testing.
See, Selenium Grid only for executing test cases, not for creating test cases. Getting this point?
Yes, sir.
Only for executing test cases. And here you can ask one more question, Gurnath. Suppose if I create 100 tests in Selenium WebDriver, yes, I can execute all these 100 tests in Selenium WebDriver only. WebDriver supports creating and executing test cases. Then why we need to use Selenium Grid? Say using Selenium Grid, we can conduct parallel test execution. Parallel test execution. So, one small difference in between Selenium WebDriver and Selenium Grid. Selenium WebDriver for creating and executing test cases, but Selenium Grid only for test execution. But Selenium IDE and Selenium WebDriver both are for creating and executing test cases. Okay. Next, another tool in this category means functional and regression test automation, UFT, formerly QTP. UFT has, observe Sanjida, have any idea? UFT has IDE or programming interface?
Both.
Both. Has both IDE and programming interface. Programming interface. Say for example, I want to create a test using UFT. For that, you can use IDE. Recording feature is there. Recording feature. Somebody system making noise. Whose system? Sanjida, put me out. Recorded session will be disturbed. See, suppose if we want to create a test in UFT, formerly QTP. For that, you can use UFT IDE. Recording feature is there. By recording, you can generate the test. If you want to enhance the test, checkpoints feature is there. Using checkpoints, you can insert verification points. Otherwise, you can type the test script using descriptive code, or using shared object repositories, and using VB script conditional statements, you can insert verification points. UFT has both IDE as well as programming interface, but Selenium WebDriver has only programming interface. No issues. Selenium WebDriver is powerful. Why? IDE is ready-made environment. Limitations are there, but programming interface doesn't have any limitations. See, if we have programming interface, then we can achieve any task. Okay, this is general. Come to interfaces. See, final conclusion, Aarti, our Selenium WebDriver is IDE or interface?
In programming interface.
Interface. See, some points regarding some points about interfaces. Java interfaces. Java interfaces. Interface is a Java type definition block which is 100% abstract. And one more thing, Gurnath, in our test automation using Selenium WebDriver, generally we don't use interfaces. Getting this point?
Yes, sir. Got it, sir.
See, concept is there, I'm explaining. See, some concepts we use in our test automation, some concepts only for understanding purpose. In general, we don't use Java interfaces in our Selenium WebDriver testing.
Okay, sir. Thanks, sir.
Welcome. We use only Java classes. See, here 3 Java class, Java abstract class, Java interface. We use Java class only. Most of the time, 99.9%, we use Java classes only. Java developers use sometimes abstract classes and interfaces for application development. But for test automation point of view, Java interfaces limited use or no use. See, interface is a Java type definition block which is 100% abstract. See, interface is a Java type definition block as like Java class, which is 100% abstract. Observe, Preeti, difference between abstract class and interface. Abstract classes may have one or more abstract methods, but interface, what about interfaces, Preeti? Abstract classes versus interfaces. Tell me yes or no, Neeladri.
I don't know.
Yes, sir.
100% abstract methods, right? Yeah.
Yes.
See, observe Neeladri. Class,
Yes.
Java class versus abstract class. Java class versus abstract class. See, Java classes have 100% concrete methods, but abstract classes abstract classes have
not 100%.
100% also possible. 100% also. Already I told na. Suppose observe. See here, all 10 methods are abstract. This is also abstract. Or some methods abstract, some concrete. That is also abstract.
Yes.
Yes. Abstract class have one or more.
One or more abstract.
More means you can say all. One or all.
100% we can say.
One or all methods. Abstract classes have one or more abstract methods. Abstract methods. See, suppose 100 methods are there in one abstract class. All 100 are abstract. Yes, possible. It is abstract class only. Suppose one method abstract, 99 methods concrete. Abstract class only. Suppose 99 methods abstract, one method concrete. Abstract class only. Getting this point, Niladri?
Yes, sir.
See, abstract class means all methods abstract methods, or some methods are abstract methods. Remaining methods may be concrete methods, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Next, the class versus abstract class. Next, class versus interface. Class versus interface. Java classes have 100% concrete methods, but interfaces have
100% abstract method.
Abstract methods.
Yes, sir.
Abstract methods. Next, abstract class. Abstract class versus interface. Same. Abstract classes have one or more abstract methods, but interfaces have all abstract methods. 100%. Okay, yes, na Sridevi? These 3 points, Sridevi.
Yes, sir.
See, interface is a Java type definition block which is 100% abstract. Okay, next, all the interface methods by default public and abstract. See, next point, all the interface methods are by default public, no private methods. By default public and abstract. Next point, static and final modifiers. Static and final modifiers are not allowed for interface methods. Observe Sanjida. Static and final modifiers. These are non-access modifiers. Modifiers are not allowed. Are not allowed for interface methods. Interface methods. Here, no static method, only non-static methods. Final modifier. Gurnath Natarajan, when we use final modifier, we use final modifier for variables and methods. When we choose final modifier,
when we like when there is no change, like once you
yes, for finalizing the value.
Yes, sir.
No changes, constant
change.
value,
Yes,
constant value. Say next point, in interfaces, variables have to initialize at the time of declaration only. See, in interfaces, variables have to initialize at the time of declaration only. Time of declaration only. Example, observe Preeti, in interfaces, int a semicolon, for example, a equal to 100. Is it correct usage or incorrect usage?
It is incorrect.
Incorrect. See, incorrect. Next, for example, int b equal to 20. This one?
It is correct.
Correct. See, we initialized at the
Yes.
time of declaration. Correct. Okay. Next, in interfaces, variables are public and final by default. In interfaces, variables are public and final by default. Value final. See, in interfaces, variables are public and final by default. Next, interface is going to be used using implements keyword. Implements keyword. Say, interfaces are going to be used using forget about this double quotes, only understanding point of view, but no double quotes for Java keywords. Not only Java keywords, VB script keywords, C language keywords, no double quotes, plain implements keyword. Observe Aarti. Say classes are going to be used using extends keyword na?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Classes are going to be used using extends keyword, but interfaces using implements keyword. Remember this keyword. I will show the example. See, example for Java interface. Example for Java interface. Create interface. See, same, creating Java interface as like Java class only, but class is different, interface is different, but creating class and interface, same. Observe. First Java project, under Java project Java package, under Java package you can create class or interface. Observe the hierarchy. Java project, under Java project Java package, under Java package Java class or Java interface. Java interface. Say new. Observe Gurnath here. Class, next interface, symbol I. C.
Yes, sir.
Class.
Yes, sir. I can.
Select
Yes, sir.
interface. Enter
Yes, sir.
interface name. Suppose interface 1. Finish. See public interface. Interface name 1. Create methods. See here 100%. Abstract methods only, no concrete methods. Concrete methods not allowed, only abstract. Suppose public void engine semicolon. Just a minute. Wheels seat handle, etc. Okay.
Sir,
Next.
this is here, sir. Quick
Ah.
question, sir. Don't we use public abstract void engine, sir, or is it? I'm just curious, like
Public
abstract.
abstract. See,
Yes, sir, because
interface by default abstract.
Oh, okay, got it.
By
Okay,
default abstract. Here no concrete method. Here method means abstract method only.
okay, got it. Thanks, sir.
If it is Java class, abstract class, you need to differentiate. Why?
Yes, sir.
In abstract classes, we use concrete methods and abstract methods. But here,
Yes, sir.
no concrete method na.
Yes, sir. Got it, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Next, if you want to, and one more thing, Sanjida, can we create instance in interfaces?
No, sir.
No, we cannot create interface. We cannot create instance, means object in interfaces. Then how to access that I will show. First, just observe. This is interface. 100% abstract methods. Next, I want to reuse methods from interface. See, this is just a minute. Create Java interface. Create Java interface. Next, reuse methods from interface to class. Reuse methods from interface to class. Create one class. Suppose class new. Next, reuse, Sridevi, reuse methods from interface. That interface name is interface 1. How to reuse?
Sir.
Implements.
Implements keyword. Implements. Say.
Yeah.
Implements interface name 1. Interface 1. First, if you want to reuse interface methods, first you need to implement. See, add unimplemented methods. Add unimplemented methods. Just a minute. Add unimplemented methods.
Sir, interface we use when 100% abstract methods are there, right? Otherwise, we can't use interfaces, right?
See, if it is not 100% abstract, then it won't allow. We cannot create the interface without 100% abstract methods.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Welcome. See, suppose bikes have seats. Engine. Just a minute. I will show Preeti. Just a minute. Bikes have wheels. Next, bikes have seat. Next, bikes have handle. See, we implemented all abstract methods. Just a minute. Go to interface, observe. Public void XYZ, open curly braces, int A equal to 10, B equal to 20, no context help also. Observe, Preeti.
Yes, sir.
Observe sessions. Here session, this one last one. Observe, what is this asking?
Remove method body.
Method body. Meaning no concrete methods in interfaces na?
Yes, sir.
No concrete methods. Okay. Next, we are reusing interface methods from a class. First, we implemented all methods. Then access. You know how to access. First write main method, public static void main string args open curly braces. Just a minute. This curly brace belongs to this method. Okay. Next, create object. As usual, create object. What is this class name? Class new. Class new. Class new. For example, obj equal to new class name semicolon. Next, obj dot seat. Next, obj dot wheels. You can access all methods or some methods. Obj dot handle, etc. Run the program. Observe Niladri methods accessing now.
Yes, sir.
Just a minute. This is about reusing methods from interface to class. Next, use or access methods in interface. Sanjida, give me the suggestion. I want to use or access methods in interface. First of all, we cannot create object in interface. Then how? Earlier we followed reverse pattern na.
Yes, sir.
Generally
So
parent class to subclass, but
and
in
subclass. Now we can,
abstract classes and interfaces reverse pattern. Subclass
yes,
to parent class or interface. Parent, sub to parent or child to
yes,
parent.
yes.
Child to parent.
New class new.
Just a minute. Create object.
Class new.
Class new. That is
Subclass.
subclass. Class new. Suppose
Equal to new.
ABCD equal to new
Class name.
class name. Now it is accepting ABCD dot handle. Next, ABCD dot engine. ABCD dot wheels. Run the interface. Observe Sunil displaying na. See, access or use or call. Correct term is official term is calling methods. Call methods in interfaces. Okay. Observe small note. From class, either concrete class or abstract class. From class, concrete class. Generally, we just call class. Class means concrete class only, or abstract class. See, from class to class, we use extends keyword. Extends keyword to reuse methods. Next, from interface to class, from interface to class, we use implements keyword to reuse methods. Neeladri, what about interface to interface?
I don't have idea, sir.
We cannot reuse interface to interface. Just try. Suppose this is one interface. This is one interface. Just remove this one. This is one interface. Next, create one more interface. Interface. Suppose interface 2. Interface 2. Interface 2 implements interface 1. Observe Neeladri, syntax error na?
Yes, sir.
Suppose use extends. It is accepting na?
So interface to interface, we use extend keyword.
Just a minute. But how to access them? How to access? It is accepting extends keyword, okay. But how to access? Suppose, just a minute. How to access interface methods? Okay. Observe Sanjida, assignment, personal assignment to you. Class 2 interface abstract, class 2 abstract, sorry. Up to now we used class to class. Observe. Class to class reusing. Class to class. This is one scenario. Next, abstract class to class Next, interface to class. These three we discussed now.
Yes, sir. But
Class
sir,
to class, in the last class only we discussed in inheritance chapter. Today we discussed abstract class to class, interface to class. And one small
sir,
assignment to you. You
sir,
check
we
the
can use multiple interface in a class.
pardon?
We can use multiple, like interface 1, interface 2. We can use it together. Like we can create a class, extend another class, and
Okay, okay.
implement
Okay,
interface
okay.
1, interface 2.
Okay. Say, take assignment and provide the example for that. Send to my mail. Assignment. What is the assignment? Reuse methods from an interface to another. Okay, na? From one interface to another. Getting the point?
Okay, sir.
Okay, you try that one. Suppose if required, you take one class help also.
Okay,
Okay.
sir.
Next, say one small concept. Fourth one, encapsulation. Encapsulation. Observe Gurnath, encapsulation also only for Java developers.
Okay, sir.
As testers, we don't use encapsulation feature also in our test automation. See, what are the important Java fundamentals and hoops that I will explain after this concept. Encapsulation also for developers. Generally, we don't use this feature. Just I will explain this feature.
Thanks, sir.
See, encapsulation. Have any idea, Aarti, what is encapsulation?
It's like a process of wrapping of the code and data together into the single unit, like a capsule, like for example.
Yes. It is a process of wrapping code and data. Code and data. Code means we use logic. Data means we use data, values, integer type, string type, etc. It is a process of wrapping code and data into a single unit. Next, encapsulation is the technique making the fields in a class private and provide access via public methods. Generally, we cannot access private methods from one class to another. Using this encapsulation feature, we can access private fields via public methods. Next, advantage, it provides control over the data. Next, by providing setter and getter methods, we can make a class read only or write only. Okay, this is only for developers. Just know the concept. It's a process. It is a process of wrapping code and data into a single unit, into a single unit. For example, capsule, general example, medical example, capsule. Capsule is mixture of several medicines. Mixture of several medicines. Okay. Say encapsulation is a technique purpose. Encapsulation is the technique making the fields private making the fields in a class private and providing access via public methods. See advantages: it provides control over the data. It provides control over the data. Next, one more point, one more advantage. By providing setter and getter methods, I will show you how to create setter and getter methods. By providing setter and getter methods, we can make a class a read only or write only. Suppose
what it means, it provides control over the data?
Control over the data means developer's point of view. Suppose if developer wants to create a field username, it has to accept only numeric values. Then they can write the code inside that unit. Developer point of view. Our testing point of view, here no control over the data. That's why already I told. Testing point of view, this encapsulation feature is not used.
Okay.
Say developers use this encapsulation feature for field validations. Suppose phone number object is there. It has to accept only numeric values. For that, they mention only numeric data. Then it controls the data. Controls the data means if you try to enter alphabets into phone number field, then it reject the data. Okay na?
Yes, sir.
It's a developer's point of view. Welcome.
Okay.
So I will show a small example. Class 1. Create a class. Class 1. Okay. Create a string private. Private means, what is the private access modifier, Neeladri?
It is only for that.
Only for this class.
Yes, sir.
Private string, suppose string is name equal to, suppose test automation. Semicolon. See, this is one private variable. string type data. Next, create get method. You can use any name, public string return type, public string get name, public string, just a minute, get name, public string get name, suppose a return name. I'm writing simple method. Next, set method, public void set name, open curly braces, just name equal to new name. Name equal to new name. Oh, parameter string new name. Just access. First create object class 1 obj equal to new class 1. Next, obj dot otherwise you can directly display void method, void na obj dot get name, get name. What is the output? Test automation, test automation. We just leave this class, create one more class, class 2, class 2. Observe, create object in this class 2, create object. First extends, inherit, extends class 1, then create object class 2 abc equal to new class 2, just call that one abc dot get name, abc dot get name. Observe in class 1 Sanjida, here get name return name na, here what is name?
Yes,
private field na.
yes sir.
We are accessing private field via getter method, getter method. This is read only. Observe, it will show test automation. Observe, we are accessing that that data na string.
Yes sir.
Actually that is private.
Yes.
Now this class is read only. Why? We are just accessing from class 1. Suppose if you want to set new value, you can use setter method. That time write. Suppose setter method. Obj here ABC na. ABC dot set name. Here you can pass parameter. Suppose I want selenium testing. Now we are writing new value. Now what is the output? Gurnath, what is the output? Test automation or selenium testing?
Selenium testing, sir.
Selenium testing. Selenium testing. For example, if you don't write setter method, then what is the output?
Test automation.
Test automation. Test automation. See, simple. Accessing private fields using via setter and getter methods. See, our test automation point of view, limited use or no use. Generally, Java developers use this feature. Say these are the required concepts for test automation. Tomorrow onwards, we will discuss Selenium WebDriver. Okay, just closing. Java for Selenium. What we discussed, just recap, Sanjida. Java for Selenium. These concepts are enough. Tomorrow onwards, we will discuss Selenium testing concepts. What we discussed in this module, Java for Selenium. Neeladri, can you recap?
Yes, sir.
First, Java environment setup.
Yes, sir.
See, this is not Java programming feature. Setting up the environment for creating and executing Java programs. See, Java environment setup for creating and executing Java programs. Next, we discussed Java program structure. Java program structure and Java syntax. Okay. Next, we segregated Java for Selenium into two categories. One is Java fundamentals, another is Java OOPS, object-oriented programming system concepts. See, after that, see, these are pre-setup. A Java fundamentals, or you can say basics, Java basics. Here we discussed Sridevi, can you list out the topics? First we discussed comments. Comments optional but best practice. Next, sequence. Next,
Data types.
Data types. Data types.
Modifiers.
Who is telling? Preeti?
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. Modifiers. Access and non-access. Next, just a minute. Gurnath Natarajan, you continue. sequence required?
Like both primitive data types and
okay, data types over, modifiers over. Next,
relational operators.
Operators. Before operators, we discussed variables na.
Yes, sir. Variables, yes, sir.
Variables. Next, Neeladri, you continue. Neeladri. Hey, people are responding slowly.
Java operators, sir?
Java operators. Operators. Continue, Sanjida.
Sir, oops concept.
Oops. Before oops, we discussed so many topics. Conditional statements, loop statements.
Yes, sir.
Arrays, just a minute. Here, flow control.
Yes, sir.
Flow. Just a minute. Flow control. Sequence. Under flow control, we discussed two types of flow control. One is
Java conditional
statements, conditional statements. Next, loop statements, next, arrays. We discussed arrays. Suppose arrays. Next, string handling. Next, IO operations, input and output operations. Input and output operations. Next, extension, file handling. Next, Java methods. Here we discussed two types of methods. One is built-in methods. Next, user-defined methods. Next, exception handling. See, these are the basics. Next, B, Java OOPS. First Java fundamentals, next Java OOPS. Here we discussed four fundamentals of OOPS. First one, inheritance. Next, polymorphism. Next, abstraction. Next, encapsulation. Okay na, Preeti?
Yes, sir.
Observe, Preeti, our test automation point of view. Actually, Java for Selenium only we discussed, but here we discussed some additional concepts also. Observe, comments are useful or not?
Those are, yes.
Useful. Say comments optional, writing comments optional, but best practice. In our Selenium test cases also we write comments. Data types, we use data types na.
Yes, sir.
Whenever we want to store the data, then we use data types. Modifiers,
We use.
sometimes limited use, this one also. Generally we try to use public. See, developers use private and other modifiers. Why? Security point of view. But our test automation is teamwork. We share all our testing resources. So most of the time we prefer public access modifier, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Next, variables we use, operators we use. Next, conditional statements we use for inserting verification points and for error handling. Next, loop statements we use for repetitive execution. Next, arrays, limited use. Next, string handling.
We use.
Yes, it is important also. Next, IO operations.
Yes.
We use. File handling, limited use, but use. Next, methods. What about methods?
Yes, we use.
We use built-in methods and user-defined methods. Exception handling. We use.
Limited use.
Not limited use. We use. It is important also. Actually, in this chapter, we discussed only generic exceptions. But in our test automation, some local exceptions also there. In Selenium test case design, we will discuss. Exception handling is important, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Next, Java whoops. Inheritance, limited use, polymorphism. Polymorphism also limited use. Sometimes only we create methods with same name, but most of the time we create methods unique. Sometimes only we create methods with same name. Inheritance, limited use. Polymorphism, limited use. Gurnath Natarajan, abstraction. Encapsulation.
Yes, sir. We use, sir.
We use? Where we use encapsulation?
No, encapsulation we don't use, sir. Like
abstraction also limited use or no use?
Yes, sir.
Say we discussed all four fundamentals of OOPS. First two only limited use, remaining two generally we don't use. Okay, na? This is about Java for Selenium. Next, tomorrow onwards we will discuss Selenium testing. First, Selenium WebDriver. Okay.
What about interface, sir? Do we use a lot or no?
No, already I told interface as part of abstraction. We discussed interfaces. Okay, na?
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Part of abstraction we discussed interfaces, abstract class and interfaces. But already I told interfaces also no use. But Java developers use interfaces in their application development. Okay, na?
Yeah, got it, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Sanjida, I'm going to close the session. Any queries?
No, sir. Sir, one query. Sir, string handling, did you show us split?
Pardon?
Split function, did you show us split function in string handling?
Split function?
Yes.
I think
Does
I didn't.
Java have a split function?
I think I didn't show split. I will check and cover that topic. I will check first.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Okay, welcome. Preeti, I am going to close the session. Preeti, Niladri.
No, sir, no query.
Okay, we'll meet tomorrow, same time. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.
Welcome.